boys and girls. Today we're on lesson 96 and it looks like this. Make sure that you have that out and your name up at the top. First we're going to go over our letter sounds like we always do. So number 1 is R. That's A-R. Number 2 is and we have E-R. Number 3 is E, so we can say that E-E, comma E, or as a final sound, E-E or comma Y. Number 4 we have Ch, C-H. Number 5 we have U. We can make that, remember, with U, consonant E, or comma U, or as a final sound, U-E we just learned about, remember? Number 6, we have shun. Remember shun, how we make that final stable syllable? T-I-O-N. Number 7 is or, O-R. Number 8 is oi. We make that as O-I or as a final sound, O-Y. Number 9 is qu, and that is Q-U. That looks like an A, but it's a Q, sorry. And number 10, we have I. So that's I, consonant E, comma, I, or as a final sound, Y, like in cry. Go ahead and pause and make sure that you have all of these down. I don't have my eraser over here. Oh dear. Just gonna erase it on the board. All right, as you noticed on your worksheet, it's a little different than our usual worksheet, right? So today we're learning about a suffix. Let's look at all these words. All right. What do we see about the suffix in all of these words? Do you see it, how we make the S sound at the end? Do you notice how we have ES at the end of it all? So sometimes when we have a word and we're making it plural, which is more than one, we add an S to show it's plural, like milks or bags. We just add ES. But sometimes we have to have an ES, and that kind of depends on what these letters here are and what sound. When we have a S sound at the end, we would add an ES, like in mess. Because if you just added an S to messes, it would look like this. It would just be mess. So we have to add that ES so it says messes. All right. Also, when we have the X sound, like in the X, X, if we didn't add an ES, it would be box. We just keep saying that S sound. So we needed to say boxes. Same thing with Z, the Z sound. It would be fizz. Because remember, our Z sound is kind of an S sound too. So that's why we have it there. And then when we end in like a ch or a sh, we also have to. Because if we said, it would just be like sh. It would be kind of hard to say it if we just added an S. All right. Wish I knew where my eraser was. Hate using my finger. All right. So when we do this, we just want to check. That's why on our work here, we just have a check box. So I'm going to do it right straight on the worksheet, I think. So on the worksheet, you're going to check if it has a sound, a S sound, a Z sound, a X sound, which is X, right, our X sound, a Ch sound, a Sh sound, or a J sound. Okay, so let's look. Desk. Does that have any of those sounds in it? You can look. No. So we're not going to check the checkbox, and we're just going to write the word desks with an S. All right, number 12 is wish. It does have that sh at the end, so we're going to check it. And we're going to spell it with an I or an ES, wishes. Okay. Number 13, book. K-k. No. It's only if it's the X sound, the KS sound. So we're not going to make a mark, and we're just going to spell book and add an S to the end. What about 6? X, 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 x. It has that X sound. So we are going to check it, and we're going to spell it with an ES suffix. All right. What about boss? It has that S sound at the end, so we're going to give it a check mark, and we're going to spell. Just realized something. All right. We're going to spell bosses. All right. Cupcake. It doesn't end with that sound, so we're just going to spell cupcake and add an S at the end. Now, even though there's an E there, it's just the E is just for cake. It's not an ES. It wouldn't be if you were doing a suffix box for this, you would just box off the S. All right, rich. Yep, it's that ch sound, so we're going to check it. Riches. All right, friend. It just ends in D, so no check, and we're just going to add an S. Friends. Sometimes even if you can't remember all of the sounds, if you just try to add an S to the word and it sounds weird or it's hard to do, you probably need to add an ES. All right, fact. No, just fact. Facts. We'll add an S. All right, and fox. Fox does have that X sound at the end, so we're gonna give it a checkbox, and we're gonna make it foxes. All right, I did it in markers, a little harder to tell, but here, make sure that you have all of those down right. On the back worksheet, let me show you this one. You're doing the exact same thing we just did together, but on your own. I know you can do it. And then down here, you're just going to practice those sight words and then get your paper turned in. I'll see you guys next time.